What's good, YouTube? It's No Way Jarek, and I'm back with another COD ranked video. Today, this gameplay I'm showing y'all is basically the background gameplay for the topic I'm going to be talking about today, and that's basically why you should get into the CDL. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the love y'all been showing me the past few weeks, the past month. I know I haven't been that consistent, and I'm trying to get back there. But like I said, always, I'm burnt out on COD, I'm burnt out on Rivals. But I'm gonna try taking a different approach with this channel. COD will still be the main focus, but I might start making other videos, maybe some game reviews, me playing out of the games, Twitch clips, everything like that. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everything. But today, basically starting out the video, I'm going to be explaining what the CDL is, because it might sound like you're getting your damn truck driver license to drive some damn commercial vehicle, but no. The CDL is the Call of Duty League. It used to have different names before, like the CWO, the MOG Pro Circuit back in the old days, like 10 when I was like a kid. But basically now they went to like a franchising model and they call it the CDL now, which self-explanatory is the Call of Duty League. And again, like I said, Call of Duty League, which basically means the best Call of Duty players around the world. Right now, there's so much diversity within the player pool in the CDO. We've got, damn, I was for my shots there, but we've got a whole Spanish team. We used to have an all Saudi Arabian team. We used to have an all like Canadian UK, or we used to have a UK like brand, a UK team too, but that's gone no more. But now there's so much diversity with the players. The best players in the league aren't even American right now. The best player in the league may be Hydra, who's French. The Dashy's Canadian. Like, I'm gonna be basically explaining who these players are later, but yes, the CDL, Call of Duty League, the best players around the world compete. Usually the format, the model changes year to year with how many events they are, how many where they go, the locations they go, but it's usually like 4 to 5 events. Then champs, which champs is the biggest championship. This is basically the biggest event in the year. And basically, it's like the championship, like the NBA Finals, the how Valorant does their little like 3 or 4 events a year. Like that's what a Call of Duty championship is. Event wins matter, but the championship is like your ring, your NBA championship, your Super Bowl, And the first point I'm giving y'all is why I think the CDO is so good and why it's like, obviously every esport, the FGC, Valorant, CSGO it's really competitive. Obviously, like those games, like CS:GO, Valorant, people are like, that's like those are like the top, top 0.1% in the world. Like they're on crazy contracts. League of Legends, I know that's a whole different ball game. Like Faker, I know, but the CDO, as like high of the competition level is with COD right now, the CDO is like the biggest like skill gap. And it's crazy too, because some of these players I'm about to give you all the names of, they go on to different spaces in gaming and they still win at that level. Like a lot of the COD pros came from Halo and vice versa. A lot of the COD pros came from Halo, they go to Halo, they win, they come back to COD, or they started off in Halo and they come to COD and they're one of the best players. Like I feel like CDO players, because even though it might sound crazy because COD is such a arcadey feeling game in terms of a shooter, it takes a lot of skill to be good in Call of Duty. It sounds crazy, but yes, it does. I'm not trying to toot my own horn because I'm decent at the game, but it actually takes a lot of skill to compete at the highest level all the time in Call of Duty, And I feel like the players who do compete at the highest level, the pros, they're really good and really skilled in other games. Valorant, Halo, CSGO, like, they're well-rounded, is basically what I'm trying to say. And starting off, one of the negatives I'm giving the Call of Duty League in particular is how they handle their subsidiary like divisions, their junior divisions is basically what I'm trying to say. Basically, the subdivisions below the CDO aren't supported at all. Like the Challenger circuit, if you know, like the Challenger circuit, basically like the amateur players in Call of Duty, they don't get supported at all. Like sometimes there's no events for them. This year in particular, there's only 2 events for them, and the next event coming up is like their champs, because if you don't know, the Challengers team that wins Major 4, which basically is the last major before champs, the winner of Major 4 Challengers goes on to EWC. And EWC, I don't think I explained EWC earlier, but EWC, if you already know what the Esports World Championship is, they have an event for COD. So EWC, the prize pool is like the second highest prize pool behind champs. The EWC honestly could be the highest prize pool in all of Call of Duty, but obviously Activision doesn't want like the EWC to be the biggest like event for Call of Duty. Like, that would look bad on them. Even though Activision, you already know, multi-billion-dollar company, but I've already explained in my past videos, no anti-cheat, no full-on support for competitive. They don't give a damn about us. So y'all already know how that is. But like I said earlier, the junior divisions for it, the CDL aren't supported, aren't like they're basically like pretty much like funded by the people who want the gaming or the CDL to thrive, and they have no support from Activision or Treyarch. Now, the second, and to me, the best, pretty much the second best aspect behind CDL being really competitive for Call of Duty is the drama within this league. Like, I'm not sure because I'm not well versed into other esports. I guess the three main esports I'm really well versed in is Halo, COD, and like some FGC games like Street Fighter, MK. I know players and I watch, like, if there's events going on, I'll tune in. I would say I'm casual in those spaces, but COD, like I would say like I'm a pretty hardcore casual Halo fan, but I know Halo players, I know Halo teams, or same thing for FGC. But anyways, the drama within the CDL, y'all, I'm telling you, is top tier. I don't know how other esports are, but I'm telling you, like, the drama in CDL is what makes it so, like, it's juicy. Like, the drama is juicy. It makes it so good to watch because not only it invokes like more competition among the players, it makes it more competitive, and it makes it more it's more interesting to watch. Like, if some games come on and you see like if this player hates this player, or they say that on Twitter, like, the CDL is very dramatic. Like, I don't know if y'all ever follow people on Twitter, if you ever keep up with it, but the space is really, really dramatic, and I love it. Like, it's drama pretty much every damn day. My favorite team, Optic, is like the center of the drama. Optic, basically, if you know Optic Gaming, obviously you know that Scump, Hex, Nadeshot, formerly Nadeshot, but Optic basically is like the biggest brand in Call of Duty competitive, and is one of the biggest brands in CDL. Obviously, you already know, but we're always in the drama. This year, we've had like 10 roster changes, like, and it looks like it's not going to stop, honestly. So, it's going to stop. We got my boy Mercules. I'm not going to say that. I'm pretty hopeful for my team. But this year, we were like the main like focus for drama. Like, the amount of roster changes, players getting dropped, players coming back, PCs being broken. It's just so much damn drama, like, with Optic, and not just Optic. There's so much more drama that I haven't even got into. Scrap, Draza, even their girlfriends being brought into the beef because, like, of shit they said to their girlfriends, or I don't know, but that's a lot already. Like, that's crazy. Like, girlfriends, pro gamer girlfriends getting into beefs. Like, when does that ever happen in another esport? Like, pro gamer girlfriends getting into beefs. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry. I don't hear CS:GO, Val. Like, to be honest, those niggas is nerds. Like, I know CDO people are nerds. I'm a nerd. I'm not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, make that sound bad, but they're not really like dramatic and beefing like that. I don't know. I'm just saying, if it was big enough, like, I would hear about it. But pro gamer girlfriends in CDO, like, it's a big thing, and they will beef with each other. Like, the last 2 years, the last 2 seasons, basically, in CDO, like, this pro player named Draza, this pro player named Scrap. I'm gonna put pictures of them on the video so I can see who they are, and their girlfriends. Like, they were beefing. Like, they were on Twitter saying some insane diabolical shit about each other. Like, they were going in. Like, it was some, like, you wouldn't even believe how bad it got, because some of the tweets are deleted and you probably can't even find it. You probably still can, but go back and watch, like, shout out to my boy Rab, Tactical Rab. Go back and watch his videos. Like, he will explain everything better than I can, and like, it's insane how bad it got with, like, just the girlfriends. The players were already beefing, like, by themselves because it's really competitive, but the girlfriends get into it. Like, that's insane. Like, you will, I don't care. You will never ever see that in another esport. I don't care what you tell me. Y'all can link me videos, link me drama in other esports. I'm saying it's not as dramatic, entertaining, and it's not to the extremity of the CDL. I'm sorry. Like, that's just my opinion. Which that point I just made segues into my last point about the CDL, and the rivalries have gone so deep, and so, like I said, it gets to a point where it can become personal. And some of the rivalries I'm talking about, obviously, Draza, Scrap, Scump. Y'all already know who Scump is, like the GOAT of COD. He had a few rivalries in his career, the main one being the player Crim6, who's probably the COD GOAT realistically, other than Scump, but they basically had like a falling out. And they made up in the future, but they basically had like a 3-year beef where they weren't even talking to each other. Scump hated him. Crim6 even invited Scump to his wedding, and they were like really close. Like they won 20 plus chips together in their career together. Like they were really close, but unfortunately, they had a falling out, and it sucks because that's my team. I love Optics, so that whole area was kind of weird. What else? 04 and Sib. Like I know I'm speaking like Chinese right now to y'all. I'm just naming players, but there's just so much drop, so much rivalry, so much competition within COD, and to me, I don't want it to get that personal and that crazy to where like family members and girlfriends and significant others are getting into it, but it can happen. Competition brings sometimes the best and worst of us. So I know how it is. I love competing too, so I already know how toxic it can get in those spaces. But I'm just saying the rivalries in COD are so good. Like you're actually waiting for the day when you see, because Scrap is on Thieves now, LA Thieves, and Dross is on FaZe. So you see when it's FaZe versus Thieves, like, oh, that's gonna be a big match. Like I'm waiting to see that match. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a prime time match to see. And I think they've already played a few times before, but it's just exciting to see rivalries come or rivalries be in a space like this, because like I said, it's so competitive. Players are so passionate these days. Like sometimes they're not too. I'd even get like all the negatives, and I really didn't want to go into that in this video, but I basically was trying to pitch y'all and tell y'all why I think the CDL is, to me, the best esport in the world. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a really fun video me making, because I haven't made like a CDL video yet on the channel, and I'm a big CDL fan. Like CDL deadass is like my second favorite, quote unquote, sport behind basketball. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. No way, Jarek. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if y'all want more CDL videos like this. I have more on the way, but I appreciate all the love y'all been showing me, and thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much.